classing it up.
Yeah. So.
Oh, why is that there?
Oh, and do you have chocolate on your face?
He always has
Come
something
on,
on
man.
his
Right
face.
here.
Have you brushed your teeth today?
Right here.
Oh, yeah, I'll do
Is
that.
that a sore or is that chocolate?
Oh, that's a sore. I gotta put you.
Oh, really?
He needs to put...
Do you want to
Looks
do a
like
little bit of
chocolate.
like cover up or something first?
No.
I'm just kidding. You look fine. No, don't do that. You look crazy.
Oh my gosh! Can't do anything right.
It looks like a crumb or something, so that's why we didn't know.
Family
But
psychiatrist
that's okay.
would be at hand and bring him in and analyze us, figure out what's going on. It'd probably all fall back on me. It's like, I got daddy problems. My dad used to put too much pressure on me. Is that true?
What?
Do you guys want to confess? Isabel?
No.
No. Okay. All right, anyway.
She wasn't too sure about that. No.
That was not
like-
a solid.
No? Like a question? No with a question mark?
Yeah. No. How do I answer this? So in honor of our 25th wedding anniversary, I'm wearing this classy shirt.
My shirt?
Yeah. Best wife since 98. I had a best husband since 98. What was it?
You had?
Biggest? Best?
Biggest. It's like best husband ever or
Best
something like
husband
that.
ever.
Yeah, something like that.
Which is suspect because there was apparently like a big stockpile of them. Like you could buy it. And yeah, we went to Hawaii. So that was a good trip and we got these shirts and celebrate our 25th anniversary. We all took off to Hawaii. It was good.
Yeah. Pulled that off without a hitch. So that was good.
Yeah.
That was surprising.
Last time we did one of these episodes, it was still snowing. So it's been a couple months.
Yeah. We got
it's
caught
since
up
warmed up.
in the end of school and just scheduling problems between all of
Shaving.
us. And
Last time I had, the beard going on, I was like, I shaved it. I said when we went to Hawaii, I
Yeah.
was like, that's it. I'm going to.
look like a different person.
I know. He walked out and he was greeted with shocked silence.
They were like scared. They were calling the police. Strange dude in the
There's an
house.
intruder.
Owen got a new hat. Hattie had to be put to rest for the summer. So we were with Kauai chickens. The chickens are crazy. I did not expect what we saw there as far as the chickens.
The chickens on the loose.
Yeah, if there's a heaven for chickens, that was it there.
Stop. Get out of the house.
That was
Yeah.
like paradise. They're just everywhere.
Yeah.
And no predators
Nope,
to
yeah,
eat
nothing
them.
eats them.
Like hundreds, thousands.
Little
Yeah.
chicks following their mama and roosters.
Roosters
all
just
over
out
the
of
place,
control.
entire
Yeah.
island.
So
Yeah, everywhere we went, and we covered a lot of ground. So, and we saw them everywhere.
yeah. There's some pictures there of the little baby chicks.
Oh.
And then it was weird because the Hawaiians, I'm like, we went and bought some eggs, and because it's pretty expensive to buy food there, it's like double.
Well, and we didn't want to go, especially for breakfast. When we do something like that, we don't want to go out for breakfast every day. So we just go and get some bagels and eggs and
Yeah, it was like double
some
for the
fruit
eggs,
and
and I look
stuff
on the
to have.
back, and it says from Buckeye, Arizona.
Yeah, it was
And so I asked the
funny.
person, I'm like, you got all these chickens. Why don't you guys have your own egg production here on the island, right, Owen?
Yeah.
And there's nothing.
I mean, the
They're like-
entire time, Isabel and I saw one egg.
Yeah.
well, but if they were to
And that was
corral
it.
But
those
there's obviously
chickens
eggs.
and
There's
put them
chicks
on a
always.
high
Chicks.
protein diet, they would probably start laying better eggs and bigger every day.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, they were like, oh, they're gross. We don't want to touch them. You see all the gross stuff they eat? And I was like, I have chickens. I know
Yeah,
about
they
the
eat
gross
gross
stuff.
stuff.
That's all they eat is gross stuff. But no, it was good. Good to go to Hawaii. We hadn't been back in 25 years.
Yeah, new island too.
Lots of food.
Yeah.
You got
good barbecue.
Yeah. They were big on barbecue. What else? Hot dogs.
Mainly barbecue.
Mainly barbecue, fish, things like that. And then we had the puka dogs.
Puka dog.
Yeah.
Ever famous puka dog.
Yeah, those things were just like huge hot dogs.
Nobody wants to see those pictures.
Yeah, everybody wants to see those pictures.
Yeah,
Those are terrible.
Yeah, there it is.
The
So
food?
it's like a certain type of dog. It had the bun, but then they put all these like relishes and these fruit
And you
relishes
could like
and all this stuff.
choose whichever
Yeah.
kind. It was like
I think it's
most of
chicken
us
in
got either mango or pineapple.
There's Owen. That thing's bigger than your face.
There was like banana relish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
was
got, I
like,
think
if I was
got
an employee
mango.
there and somebody chose that, I would.
Wild bananas growing, right?
Yeah, and coconuts,
Yeah.
pineapples.
That's classic right there. It's just, yeah, you got it. You got to make it work.
After the first bite.
Oh, man. Olivia's like, Olivia's just like so satisfied. And then, wait, what was that one with me?
We were trying to
I
figure
look like
that out.
I just look like I just ate a rock or something. It was actually good, but if I was the sponsor for Puka Dog Hawaii, that would not be the photo.
It was good. Though. It was this cute little place right by the beach. We just got it to go and went to a picnic bench and really nice.
Yeah.
Nice little lunch there.
Well,
One of the other things we had for lunch was the porkies, and it was like a sausage and pulled pork on a bun.
Oh yeah,
that was
there
good
was
too.
like a couple options, but that's the one we got.
Yeah, that one
it
was
like
good.
a cardiac arrest. So, okay, here's a picture of us. I mean, in fairness,
Not us. You and the selfie guy.
well, okay,
Selfie guys
let's
in
talk
every one
about
of them.
selfie guy. We probably want to. Maybe we should blur out his. Go
Yeah.
back
You
to
can't
that.
see it.
Maybe we should blur out his
can't see
face
him.
for he might be in a
No.
witness protection program or something. But no,
I feel like he wouldn't be taking selfies if he was.
Yeah, it's
I don't know,
He's
these
the
people are
middle of
crazy with
everybody
social
else's
media.
pictures.
Yeah, so I mean, we went back to this beautiful waterfall.
We kayaked up
We
the river
kayaked,
2
yeah.
miles.
Yeah.
Then you hike a mile into the
And there's-
waterfall.
It was warm, but not super hot, not
Yeah,
really
no,
humid, but
it
there's
was-
mosquitoes
yeah.
and stuff. But this is where they filmed one of our favorite movies, right?
Yeah,
Which one?
Indiana Jones.
Which one?
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Did you just eat a puka dog and you're like half asleep over there?
Every response can be covered by
Yes.
So which part of the movie?
The beginning where the natives were chasing him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Okay.
then he got in the plane on the river, right?
Indiana Jones
Yeah.
and the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah.
And this is right where they filmed that, where they're like throwing darts, shooting darts at him and stuff. He's
Yeah.
running, the big ball just came out and he jumps in the lake or the river. I guess they film a bunch of movies there.
Yeah. Jurassic Park and some other.
But I discovered the point exactly where they filmed with a certainty. Right, Isabel?
There was a lot of
Yeah.
certainty involved,
Yeah.
We
including
even-
a 30-second
It was
video
a
when he
fact.
thought you were taking a picture.
Oh, yeah. This is where Indiana Jones ran from the natives. Then I had another one where we landed like it was Plymouth Rock. I thought that was
Oh, yeah.
discovering. Yeah. So, no, that was cool to see that. They filmed a bunch. I can't remember the other ones, but recent one with The Rock, some cruise type murder.
Well,
thing
I
or
mean, we
something.
thought we saw like a skull rock.
I think we did, yeah. I was looking for the big ball from Indiana Jones, the big rock, but didn't see that. No, that was cool. So, and did a little cliff jumping as well. Owen you did that one good. Took a minute, but you got it. You
Yeah,
did
that
it,
was
man.
that was a fun little day trip, and that's, from what I read, the only navigable river on Kauai.
Yeah.
So that's the only one that you can really do boats and kayaks and stuff in.
They get one of the rainiest places on Earth.
The rainiest.
Is
place
the
on Earth.
rainiest?
Yeah.
What was it? What was the inchage?
Wasn't it
Is that a
like
word?
142?
400.
Oh, 400.
40.
In like 360 days a year or something
Yeah,
like that.
like almost every day.
Pretty much raining all the time. It's
An inch and a quarter or so.
Not all over the island, but on the mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The mountains are over 5,000 feet, and
Yeah.
it dips into the trade winds, and it collects the moisture, apparently.
Yeah, and there's like another layer over that, and so then the clouds and stuff that are there can never really like break through that other layer,
Yeah.
and so that's why it's always cloudy.
This is at least what we read on a sign at the
Oh,
top
yeah.
there. We have no idea if
I
that's
think that's in pretty good info.
it sounds logical. I mean, yeah fun. Sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
But that was good. That was cool. Military installation there.
Yeah.
They're spying on the whole Pacific area.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Isabel, you became kind of a good little bodyboarder.
Yeah.
It was. I was a little scared. I was a little nervous.
Yeah, that was a pretty intense wave system they have and
Yeah.
the currents they have going.
I was out with her for a while, like way out, and there were like giant, like 10-foot waves.
Yeah,
And then I like went out. I like rode one way up to the beach, and I couldn't get back out there. Every time I tried,
It was crushing.
the wave would break
Yeah.
right, like, and I couldn't get past it.
Owen tried to go out, and I'm just like a little concerned. So he and I were bodyboarding near the shore, but in all of these waves, there's the sea turtles. So they're actually like surfing, and Olivia loves turtles.
Right, that's like the one thing I wanted to see when we were there, and we saw them on the beach. But what I really wanted to do was like have the mask and snorkel, and I had an underwater camera, and like swim down with them. And we see them like in the waves, like not far from us, like 10 feet, like being tossed up in the waves. And I was always joking that it was like, you know, the turtles are going surfing for a day.
Yeah. Oh, he's in the little area.
Oh, yeah. And so then we started to think, wow, they're kind of close. Like, I wonder if they're under us when we can't touch. And so went and grabbed my mask. I think you grabbed it, Mom. And I looked under, and there was turtles, like, at our feet. Like,
Underneath.
one of them hit me. Like,
Yeah,
we pushed
one
it
of them
at
swiped
me.
my leg too.
There was one that was, like, the size of Owen that I just looked down, and it's literally underneath me. And I'm like, whoa. Did not see that one coming.
300, 400 pounds, some of these things. Not very good on land.
Yeah, they're slow.
But swimming like 20
In the water,
what was
they're-
it, 25
25 miles per hour.
25 miles per hour these things are swimming. And yeah, then there's like guards on the beach, like volunteers. So you keep, what was the distance, 10 feet, 20 feet?
I think it was 15 feet,
15
but like,
feet.
if you want us to stay 15 feet away from them, then have them be staying 15
Well,
feet
yeah,
away
I'm
from
like,
us,
wait a
'cause
second, what if
didn't
they come
seem
to me?
care.
Yeah.
Well, in
Popping
the
their
water,
head up.
there's nothing you can do. If they're there, they're there. You just
Well,
you
that
can't chase them or
first time-
harass them in the water. But on the beach, they have the cones out because there's a certain area in the beach that they like to sit, and so they kind of rope it off so people don't bug them.
They always go to the same spot.
Yeah, what they do. You want to share this story? Were you there when the volunteer was telling us about where they swim and all that?
Like 400 miles away.
Yeah,
to
share
lay
that.
eggs.
Share that story.
The turtles swim 400 miles away to lay eggs
Yeah.
on an island.
Well, turtles will go and lay their eggs on the same beach that they're born.
Right.
And so even if they're swimming away, and they'll do it like every 2 to 3 years, so it isn't like all the time, but
Yeah.
I mean, they'll make that journey even if they're living so far away.
They remember that spot. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, and we were there in a time where there's less turtles than normal because it was like the nesting
Yeah.
season. So there were a lot of them that had left. But so we still saw a lot. But I wonder what it's like when all of them are there, or like a lot of them.
yeah.
So one of the days we went up to like the western side, and we were checking out the beaches up on the kind of very far western, northwestern end.
Which
right?
isn't very far.
Which is called Nepali Coast.
Yeah.
Where we also saw more turtles.
More
And then on the
turtles,
way
yeah.
back, we
Great.
did a little sightseeing and the
Scenic
swinging
route.
bridge. Yeah, the scenic route. And yeah. So on the way to there, we passed.
In my defense, you guys weren't helping navigate.
We passed the
It
sign that
was.
You were
says.
Look-
looking at a
Bridge,
map, and you thought your intuition was better than that.
It's like,
We
that's
passed the
campy.
sign that says Kauai coffee.
And I was like, that must be another one. How many the Kauai coffees can it be? So yeah.
No, in the morning we passed the sign and we were like, oh, when we come back, we'll stop at the coffee plantation.
Yeah.
And so on the way back, well, there's two ways to get there. And yeah, we went the right way. And then he was like, no, this isn't right.
This isn't right. And then we're like going the other
We turned
way.
around.
We turned around,
All the
went
way
all
around,
the way
and
around.
we're practically where we were.
We saw where we
were
turned
like
around.
a
Yeah.
quarter mile from it.
So tell about the coffee plantation, Owen.
That was cool.
So apparently it's the largest coffee plantation in the United States, and it has 4 million coffee plants.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Yeah. What is it? Do you remember how many? Because was it the beans that were growing right on it?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
beans.
the little
Yeah.
pods or
No,
whatever.
it's like
the
these
beans.
pods.
No,
No,
that's
it's the beans.
That was the chocolate.
That's the chocolate. Yeah.
You're getting
Wait,
your
The coffee is like the little beans.
you're getting your addictive substances confused.
I took pictures of the coffee trees, I'm sure.
Yeah, that was 4,000 acres.
4 million.
4 mil.
Oh.
No,
Oh, no, I thought-
4,100
I thought
acres.
you meant plants.
4,100 acres. Oh, Isabel.
3,100 acres, 4 million coffee trees.
Okay,
And
wow.
each coffee tree produces like
a
a
cup
pound,
of coffee. Oh,
Pound
like
a year.
a year or something.
Pound a year.
yeah. That is good stuff.
Yeah, we did a little walking tour.
Not the cheapest coffee, but
Well, they
It was
have
good,
free
though.
samples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
had all free
You
samples,
could
so you
taste
could check
the
it out.
difference.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. So, and then the chocolate.
Yeah, this
factory.
would be the pod one.
Yeah, that had like the little things, the little like
Well, they're
The
like
big
this
things.
big. The
Yeah, they're really big.
cacao, and they grow on trees, and they harvest those every 3 months.
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
And they're talking about how like if they don't trim the tree, it'll grow up like I
That
don't
was
know, like
the coffee.
really
That
high.
was the coffee trees. They would grow up 100 feet.
Yeah.
And, like
Why
the
do I
coffee
keep getting my trees
Yeah, you-
confused?
and the
Luckily, she's
coffee
not the
beans
farmer.
would grow like huge, like the chocolate thingies.
Well, if it
Oh.
grows big, wouldn't you just get
Oh, yeah,
more
that was
coffee?
the
No,
coffee.
then
yeah,
it
but
doesn't
it wouldn't
taste as good.
Oh, okay. So they did like tea. No. Chocolate, not tea. Chocolate sampling.
Ooh, some tea would have been nice with
yeah,
that
tea would have
though.
been nice.
So we just thought they were going to have like little baskets with little chocolate out to, take and stuff. No, it was like a lesson in chocolate. And she went over each kind and the different percentages. And then there was some with nuts and some with coffee beans and, right?
Yeah,
Which kind did you like the best, Owen?
the rum.
The rum
It
flavored
was
one?
like a
Out of the-
local trade.
Out of the
Yeah.
4 chocolate bars, and
Yeah.
I liked other things
Yeah.
too.
I like the macadamia nut
Yeah,
one.
the
man,
chocolate,
Me too.
that was
dark
really
chocolate
good.
macadamia nuts.
They had the roasted macadamia nuts with the chocolate. Oh, that was really
Yeah.
good.
I like the chicken flavor.
Ew.
No, they had like a macadamia nut cracker thingy.
Yeah.
Where you put the nut
like
in.
a nutcracker.
Yeah. And you crack it and you can eat the macadamia nut, but they're like, oh yeah, just like throw the shells down
Yeah,
to
they
the
just pick 'em.
to the chickens and
Because
they'll like
the
them.
chickens will peck out the little tiny pieces of nut that you're not able to get.
Went to the Hindu. There was a Hindu. What do you call
Monastery.
it? Monastery.
It's like the
Which
biggest one
you
in
expect that.
the whole region. I think outside of India.
Yeah, this guy went there from a
70s.
he's an American.
No, I think it's from.
No, he was from. He
India?
said he came over from.
Oh,
yeah, he's an
okay.
American. He came
Wrong
over,
about that.
and there's a picture of him there. Our founder. What was his name? Our founder.
Satguru Sivaya
Yeah, it was interesting.
Subramani Muswami.
Wow, that was
That was really good.
almost to the letter there. Whatever, we'll just call him the founder.
Yeah.
But what? 400 acres?
Yeah.
Man,
It was
and
like
this was prime,
upper 300s.
like
yeah.
prime real estate. I mean, you could. I don't know how much his real estate was worth. I'm
lot.
sure
Yeah.
the monastery doesn't really care about that at all. But I was like, wow, 400 acres on the side of a mountain with the waterfalls.
We're like looking
River
out
running through
over
it.
it.
Yeah.
Great view of the mountains and like
And they were building
Water,
this
the
temple
jungle.
like a little bit at a time, nestled back further.
Yeah,
We
and
weren't
then-
able to go in it that day, but
Well, we
yeah.
did see the service,
like ceremony type
Ceremony.
thing.
Oh, I
yeah.
thought that was the temple.
Yeah, they had the temple there, but I
Yeah,
think
but
they're
they were
another
building
one.
that big one in the back with all the gold and all that stuff.
They did
just-
like a ceremony, and the what would you call him? I don't know the Hindu.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
know
know.
what they're.
The main guy was there doing
main guy.
his service. It was kind of cool.
Well, we
caught it
didn't
just
understand
right.
a word they said, but it was
it's
still interesting to
the
watch.
bells are ringing, the
It's got the smoke
ding,
and
the smokes, and then when it was over, it's just
I know, and he's
the
gone.
curtains closed. It was like a puff of smoke. It was like Wizard of Oz. I don't know about the puff of smoke, but it was like I was like, oh, I guess it's over.
Yeah.
It's like,
well, someone else there was telling us it was basically praying, but in whatever language that is, and just
Yeah.
please hear our prayers and please open your ears or whatever and listen and things like that. He was saying. So then we also went up to the beaches up north, Hanalei
saw a
and
beached whale.
yeah, that one right there. That one washed up.
Wow.
No.
It's like, get a harpoon.
You're not gonna understand
More
if you're not
chickens.
seeing the picture
Oh,
of
yeah.
this of this particular whale.
Yeah, more chickens too.
It's like Shamu.
Should have pictured the whale.
Hey, there it is. It's like, Ahab got his whale. That's just like,
He didn't even look that upset to be on the beach.
that was all. Is that beer?
It's a White Claw.
It's adult beverage.
That's desperation right there if I'm drinking that thing, because those are like some
well,
kind of
I
weird
think the only
seltzer
beer we
water.
had was in glass bottles, so we couldn't take it to the beach. So
Yeah,
we
I
were,
was tired though. I mean,
Yeah.
we had just come back from snorkeling. Snorkeling was really great, but there was a swift trade wind going on, and it kept getting in my snorkel.
Yeah,
and
the
I was
water.
like starting to hyperventilate, so I went back. That was one concern I had, was you guys were out, and
I was not about to go back though.
Yeah.
Because that was like, it was unlike the beach right by where we were staying, where you could see the turtles, but there was waves and sand and everything. This was clear, still water with the turtles
they were
swimming
laying
down
underwater.
Uh huh.
Yeah,
were
they're just
resting.
sitting there. I was like, how are they breathing? I know they can hold
No,
their breath
they-
for a long
Well, they
time.
don't
For like
breathe the
20
water.
Well, I know
20
that,
minutes.
but I mean, it just seems like a long time. How long can you take a nap while holding your breath?
Well, that's why they go up on
Right?
the beach.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
we
really
went
cool.
to-
They were sleeping under all the corals and
Yeah.
rocks. And
yeah,
There
we
was
just
this
were
one.
watching
We're
them
like
under the
eating
water.
off of them.
It was the windy beach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Anini Beach.
there's this one with like
And then
70
tunnels.
fish eating off its back. all
Oh yeah, the
algae.
fish kept eating all the algae that was growing on the turtle's shell.
And there were lava tunnels, but
Yeah.
like also in the
No, not lava tunnels. It was carved out by like the ocean.
That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
I meant.
Yeah,
Totally.
Totally
we went to
different things.
tunnels. Yeah, Tunnels Beach.
Yeah, they must have kept the waves just keep coming in over time, right?
Yeah.
I
Carves
heard
out.
it was lava rocks.
That one was cool.
Yeah,
it
I
had a
thought
bunch
it
of
was lava rock.
canyons in the water,
Yeah.
and yeah, that one was really cool. And that was about as far north as the road goes. It ends. Right
Yeah,
around
you're,
that
you're talking
beach.
2 hours, 2.5 hours to get from one end to the other.
Yeah.
Maybe something like that.
Yeah.
It's not very
And
far.
I mean, we pretty much went to.
The road
We
doesn't
saw
go.
yeah.
It doesn't
Well, we didn't
connect.
see it all, but we did all.
We like have that
Major.
island memorized.
Like
Yeah.
when we went to the Big Island, we drove the whole thing around.
Around.
But this
Connects.
Kauai doesn't connect at all, so you have to stop and turn around and go back.
Yeah, and one other thing was the it wasn't in the same area as more where we were staying in the middle is the blowhole.
Oh yeah, the spouting horn.
The spouting
Yeah.
horn. That
Yeah.
was pretty cool.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
And the dragon breathing.
Yeah, you could hear it
Yeah.
coming out of a different hole where no water comes out. It's just the air that comes out, and it makes
Just the waves pushing the air up.
yeah, and it makes a kind of a roaring, like a hissing sound.
Yeah, the Smith family has a big
Garden
luau.
luau.
Yeah,
What's
it was
that?
great. But they
Garden
also
luau.
didn't let us
Garden
use their
luau.
dock the day before. We
Yeah,
were kayaking.
the landing pad there. Nice spot though. Look at that. We're all decked out in
I
our
know.
Hawaii garb.
Sharp looking family there.
I think they had 40 acres. Yeah, I think they had 40 acres there. And those,
something like that.
like that. And
There was like a
Birds
path around all over the place, and there was a tram that took you around, but you could also walk around their gardens.
There
And
was bridges.
they kind of
lakes.
had
Yeah.
different like themes for different,
different
areas.
cultures.
Bamboo, and then there was
Oh,
a part
there's-
with Filipino hut and a
And there's like the Japanese bridge.
yeah. So there was different themes for different areas. So that was fun to wander around.
And then they have a pit. Owen and I went up and looked at this pit where they put the pig in.
Yeah,
It's called an emu ceremony.
Is that what it's called?
IMU, right?
Yeah.
Emu.
yeah. So
Emu like a bird. Like,
that's
IMU.
yeah.
That's what they're
Emu
called.
the bird is EMU.
okay, so they're not cooking emus. I wonder what emu tastes like. But anyway, we did the pig.
Yeah, we saw him take it out.
Fortunately,
One of the pigs we saw take
we
out.
almost missed it, but we did get there in time.
It's like
We
heating
stood
up
there for
rocks.
10 minutes.
He,
Knew that
Jeff was
happened.
practically running to get
You
there.
really,
wanted to
really
see-
wanted to
We're
see the pig.
going.
He
It's
needed to
right
see
there.
that pig.
We're gonna get there.
One day I'm gonna get a javelina and we're gonna roast.
That was
We're
like,
like,
that
we're
was
like
that
right
day.
there.
Yeah.
It's like
That day is probably going to be sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
just saw a bunch of javelina running around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
that was like the best pork ever.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
that was good.
It was really good. So yeah, they served it all up, and
Wine foods, wine drinks.
yeah, there's happiness there. Oh no, I think we were the kings. We got
I got 3 whole plates of food
yeah, I
plus
might have went back
another
for-
plate
yeah,
with
we went-
dessert.
we went back for a partial, and I was
So I
just
got 4.
yeah.
go back to Shamu,
I got 4 plates.
and then
And the
um,
show was pretty good. The
yeah.
dancers,
Yeah.
that was fun to watch.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going for your net to Okinawa. Okinawa.
Yeah.
Well, and then the ladies that had the flame things going like this,
Yeah.
and then they're
Yeah.
doing this, and I'm thinking they're gonna catch on fire with those grass skirts, but. And they had a live little band type thing doing the music, and
Yeah, I didn't
it
see
was
them at
really
first. I
good.
didn't. I thought it was recorded. I was like, "This is lame. This is like recorded music."
No,
and then
but it was
finally
all
they shone a
live,
light. And
yeah.
they were doing the guitar.
So the
playing
show
and all
was
that.
pretty good too. We
Yeah.
enjoyed that. It was that was
Fire
they were good.
breathers.
Yeah.
Not breathers, but fire throwers.
No, he
eaters.
was like breathing
Fire
the
eaters.
fire.
Yeah.
No, he was like eating the
It's
fire.
like sticking in his.
Yeah. Like holding it.
Yeah.
I don't know. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
And they move their hips. Right.
Their hips move and nothing
Daddy,
else
you
moves.
should do a demonstration.
Like the pixie butt wiggle.
Like they move their hips and
Oh,
nothing
can
else.
you do it?
No.
Not their
No.
arms or their torso. Like nothing moves.
Yeah, I practice, I guess.
crazy.
Yeah. Good trip. Good 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
Went by fast. Trip went fast. 25 years goes fast.
Yeah, it
Favorite-
was great. We had good weather. We
Yep.
and
we
really enjoyed
the
it. Yeah.
skin was moist.
Yeah.
We come back and
Yeah.
all
We come
cracking
back
up.
and feel ourselves dry out.
SpongeBob out of the water.
We actually ran into some people we know in the airport there. It was
Yeah.
kind of funny.
Yeah, I ran into some
Someone-
person I know at school.
People from Flagstaff.
I guess I go to Hawaii like every year.
Okay. We ran into one time in Mexico. We're in the middle of that ancient pyramid ruin thing.
Yeah.
And we asked someone to take our picture.
Yeah.
And we're like, where are you from? Flagstaff.
Yeah. I know, but we
Wow.
didn't know them though. It was weird to run into
No,
someone
but
that
still,
you
just
know.
out of all the people that
Yeah.
could be there at the
Yeah.
same time, they're from Flagstaff.
Exactly.
It's just
Yeah.
an interesting. Olivia, favorite part of the trip first on, and that means you all should be thinking.
I mean, I loved all the things that we did, and I liked the luau, and I don't know, just a lot of things we did, but the turtles, I just wanted to see those sea turtles, like,
Yeah.
for real, out in the wild.
was the only
and
thing
that's
she
what I
wanted.
went, like, wanting to do.
I was worried we wouldn't see any, and then it was like you could
Be devastated.
Hard not to see any. They're just swimming under you. They're everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah. So either we got it lucky, or
They're
the
endangered.
protected. The protected status is perhaps
Helping.
working to the extreme.
Yeah.
And we saw some seals, too. We saw one go
Yeah.
up on the beach.
We
But
saw
apparently it was an
3
aggressive seal.
Well, yeah. I walked back.
Yeah.
They're out there.
monk seals.
Is that there? Monk
Yeah,
seals?
monk
Well,
seals.
It's funny
were
to watch them go
snorkeling.
on the beach.
The
like,
three of us.
Yeah.
It's cool to see the turtles, but the seals are funny because they just like
Yeah, it's
fly
flop
up
around.
there.
Yeah. But
Well-
yeah, we were snorkeling, and then all of a sudden the lifeguard tower is saying something about aggressive seals in the water.
And I'm just walking up. You
Going
guys,
up. We should get out.
well, you guys went alone, and then I come out and I hear aggressive seals, and I see just like the three of you. Everybody else is gone.
No.
Everybody else is like
No.
running to the shore.
I was getting out. They
And there's Owen and Olivia, I guess, at that point. And I'm like,
yeah.
aggressive seal. And all of a sudden I see like Jaws, with the water moving. This
Like
thing
it was crazy fast.
beelines right by them and then goes and plops itself on the shore. And I thought you guys were going to get dragged out by I didn't know there was an aggressive seal issue.
And then we go back out because we're like, oh, the aggressive seal is on the beach. And I look up suddenly, an aggressive seal's not on the beach anymore, which means that it's in the water with me.
Yep. Oh, you?
Probably the luau. I mean, I agree with Olivia. I think everything we did was really fun, but the luau is something that you and I didn't do our first trip to Hawaii because it was just cost prohibitive.
We didn't
and-
have any money.
Yeah,
It was
and-
something true Hawaiian.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's
that's
just
true.
it's so like native to that culture, and I just think they did a really good job, and I just really enjoyed the whole thing, just the garden tour and all the dancing and but I mean I liked the entire trip. I had an excellent time.
Yeah, I can't pick a single thing.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
can't pick either. The luau was
Yeah.
really fun though.
Yeah.
Owen really wanted the jungle trekking,
Yeah,
which
the
we did
jungle.
for the waterfall.
Well, it was okay, but then you and Olivia looked like you caught the plague. You
The
guys
bug
got
bites.
bit by so many mosquitoes when we stopped, and it was just like they were just everywhere.
Yeah.
So just there though, I mean, it wasn't a huge problem on the rest of the island,
Yeah.
but there was.
I mean,
Just in the lake.
I like the
Yeah.
jungle, but that's my least favorite thing because of the terrible pain of the bug bites.
Yeah, I'm just saying though that's what
afterwards.
Owen had talked
Yeah.
about doing was, hey, can we go to a jungle and kind of go exploring? And yeah, that's
and
what
discovering
we did.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
And the
Oh,
We
and
crossed the water a couple times, and it
arc.
was just fun.
we didn't mention this before, but the other time we went into the jungle, what we heard
Oh yeah, R2D2.
oh, it's a
was
certainty.
in there.
I'm certain that they recorded that bird and then played it on Star Wars as R2D2's voice. It sounded identical. I'm not kidding. It was the same.
Probably went to the Hindu monastery and
Yeah, that was up in that canyon
was
area that we heard that
meditating and
bird.
heard the R2.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was
yeah,
that
I forgot
waterfall.
to talk about
Waimea Canyon.
Yeah, it was like a 1,000-foot waterfall.
Oh yeah, let's end with that. That's
So
like
that's like 4,000 feet deep or so, which they call it the Grand Canyon of the Pacific, and it is very similar to our Grand Canyon here,
Except
Just
green.
green.
except it's
Yeah.
green.
and big,
Lush.
Yeah,
huge waterfalls shooting down and
Yeah.
looking out over the Pacific. So some differences,
yeah.
but it was that was neat. That was a cool drive up into the mountains there.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it dropped quite a bit. I mean, you're talking in the 60s, 70s.
Yeah, you're right,
you know,
right.
overlooking the Pacific straight to, I don't know, China at that point, right?
Yeah,
Am I
I
on the right
mean,
side?
like
Yeah.
kind of north,
Yeah.
east-ish.
Good stuff. Well, we'll do it again in 25
Yeah.
years.
Yeah,
You guys can take us.
Yeah.
you guys can be your own way then.
It's not a cheap place. I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
But it's like
No, we knew
we knew
going
going
in.
into it, and
Now I want to go to other islands.
Yeah.
it'd be nice to take.
Hawaii
You,
was really nice. Though.
well, the Big Island was blowing up, was erupting.
The day we
The
left.
day we left.
Yeah.
big eruptions going on.
Yeah.
But no, we'll get back there. It was a really good trip, and it was a good family trip, good family time. And yeah, just go see some more islands and go see the whales. I'd like to go there, see those whales in the winter.
Yeah, you have to go in
Mexico might be cheaper
December,
for that.
January, February for that. But then the water's not as, or the weather's not as good, so it's not as much beach and stuff time.
we want to go deep sea fishing.
Yeah, we're talking about maybe doing that, deep sea fishing. Probably not Hawaii, but
Really?
yeah, might be a guy's trip though. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's what I said.
We don't want to go.
Like, you do that. We'll
Right when
have our own little girls
thinking
trip.
all the
Right
girls
when
are
I
gonna-
heard that, I knew all you guys would be
I tell
complaining.
you, it's like, oh, the girls are gonna be upset, and it's like, no, because they'd be yakking over the side of the boat. Except for Olivia.
Even
maybe,
if I didn't get seasick, I'm not
I
interested.
don't mind the boat. I would go on a boat. I just
Okay.
don't want to deal with smelly fish all day.
We'll go with you guys, but we're gonna stay at the resort or something.
Yeah.
And
You
you
guys
guys,
got your
can go
trip.
do what
We'll
you
have
want.
a beach day.
You guys are going to Iowa.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. No, I'm taking my mom to see the covered bridges.
Yeah, it'll be
She's
good.
not seen that.
In
and
July.
I enjoyed that last year. And then Isabel needs to check Iowa on her state list. That's the only one that she has not been to, and the rest of us have.
Because
So-
we're heading to 50. This was 44,
4.
43 because you missed Iowa last year, but you'll be at 44, Isabel. So we're heading to 50.
So yeah, we have
in
a
the
goal
next 2
of,
years.
in the next 2 years to complete all 50 states, and we have 6 more besides Iowa. So
Iowa was really nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
so we're going for kind of a long weekend with Grandma and the girls, and
Might have to bring,
Ooh, are we going to bring our dog?
bring
She's a
Grandma
girl.
in on,
Like a week.
another edition of the Oravits Overload. You know?
yeah, maybe when we get back, we'll do that.
Yeah.
You do
Yeah.
a girls edition, and we'll do a fish edition. All right,
Yeah.
we're out of here.
All right.
You got what you need?
Oh, ears broken.
Good luck with all that.